So the US-Canada defense relationship fracturing. A strategic shift explained. Friends, everything is changing between Canada and USA, even defense relations. What is happening between the United States and Canada no longer looks like routine negotiation. Increasingly, it looks like a strategic recalibration. After decades of unquestioned defense alignment, Canada is signaling that even its closest alliance has limits. The flashpoint came when Donald Trump publicly pressured Canada to sharply increase purchases of American military equipment, particularly fighter jets. At stake is a defense deal valued at approximately $19 billion, covering 88 F 35 aircraft. This would be the largest single US weapons sale in Canadian history. Instead of immediately complying, Canada made a surprising move. Under Mark Carney's leadership, Ottawa suspended the exclusivity framework surrounding the F 35 procurement process. This did not cancel the program outright, but it reopened competition and sent a clear message. Political pressure will not dictate sovereign defense decisions. Markets noticed US defense stocks showed volatility as analysts reassessed assumptions that Canada was a guaranteed long term customer. Defense contracts depend not only on military needs but on political trust, and that trust is now under scrutiny. Canada's defense budget currently stands at roughly 35 billion Canadian dollars annually, with long-term modernization plans stretching over 2 decades. Opening procurement to European alternatives could redirect billions in future spending. Attention quickly turned to Sweden's Saab Gripen fighter, known for lower life cycle costs, domestic industrial offsets, and operational compatibility with NATO systems. Diplomatic signals followed. High level Canadian engagements with France and Sweden indicated serious evaluation, not symbolism. Sweden's aircraft program, for example, emphasizes local manufacturing and technology transfer, an attractive option for Canada's aerospace sector and employment strategy. This development goes beyond fighter jets. It reflects a broader shift in how middle powers respond when economic and political leverage replaces cooperation. Defense procurement, trade policy, and diplomacy are now tightly linked. Canada is not abandoning the United States, but it is redefining the relationship. Automatic alignment is giving way to strategic choice. For Washington, this is a warning sign. If even Canada feels compelled to diversify away from American dominance, others are watching closely. This moment may not mark a breakup, but it clearly marks a boundary. And in global politics, boundaries matter. If you want, next we can add a follow up short on cost per jet comparison. Make a neutral explainer comparing F 35 versus Gripen, or create a companion video on NATO implication